There's nothing.
What's up, everyone? My name is Ron Griswell. We're out here reporting live from the show floor, outdoor retailer summer market here in beautiful Denver, Colorado. A little bit cloudy, a little bit rainy, but still beautiful.
We love a cloudy moment. It's good for my ginger skin. So don't get sun. It's good.
Pattie has already had me cracking up, but I'm skipping ahead. So, anywho, today I have the utmost honor of interviewing the backcountry queen, bringing inclusivity, positivity, and heels.
Oh yeah.
All right, there we go. Into the outdoors, Pattie Gonia. So what's up, Pattie?
How are you?
I'm doing well.
Awesome.
How about yourself?
I'm so good. So good.
That's good.
Stoked
That's good.
To be interviewed by you. I'm excited about this.
I appreciate it. I really do.
Namaste. Here we are.
Let me see. Tell me, what do you have lined up?
Oh my gosh. Honestly, we don't have a lot of plans. We're just kind of here to meet people, people that are doing really great things for the community. I feel like what's cool about Outdoor Retailer is that, yes, the outdoor industry meets, but also the outdoor community meets too. Like if you look over here, you have all the nonprofits. If you go on the second floor, you have a lot of the underdog brands that are just so awesome and so great and are really challenging a lot in the industry and are really bringing people that look like you and me onto the scene, which is really fucking cool. So I'm stoked to just be here and to just like soak it all up.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah.
What's some of the things you've been doing? If I'm not mistaken, you led a hike the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, we did like a downtown trash pickup. So we had like 260 people come out for that, and we collected like 500.
Sorry, say that number again.
260 people. It was fun.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun. It was super cool. It was in partnership with a few other organizations, but it was so cool. It was fun. We picked up trash all around the downtown area, and there was lots of micro trash everywhere. So it was fun and crazy to see just how much trash is hidden everywhere.
That is awesome.
It was fun.
That is awesome. What events, education things, like anything you're going to be hitting up?
I think just kind of when we hear of stuff, just kind of hitting up too. There's lots of cool speakers that are all around here that are going to be speaking on cool topics at the Venture Out booth, at This Is Range booth. So I'm stoked.
Yeah, Ranger Station's also one of my favorite booths.
Yes, Ranger Station.
Probably my favorite booth.
Yeah, it's fun.
Down.
It's fun.
Yeah. Let's see. So, as far as everything you're excited about, if I can tell you like what I'm most excited about, if you notice just from looking around, there isn't a single plastic bottle that the convention center has to sell the people who come in outdoor retailer.
Yeah.
So the Plastic Alliance is what I'm most excited about right now. And the Plastic Alliance, there's a group of outdoor brands that came together, and the whole purpose behind it is they're committed to making the trade show more sustainable, but also single-use plastic free as well.
That's awesome.
That's why we have all these water stations, and we have companies like Nalgene giving out free bottles, and I just find that is a very amazing thing, especially in today's day and age. So if I can be transparent with everyone really quickly, so when I first asked Pattie to do this interview for proper reasons, she was a little hesitant. Is hesitant a good word?
Sure, yeah. I mean, my plastic-free journey started 2 months ago. I feel like I'm so late to the game, but I feel like no matter where we are, we needed to start now just to be more mindful. I think that plastic use is a really good thing that can start kind of this wave in your life of just awareness about shit, because oops, I cussed about things, because for real, I think it's an awesome sign to see every day in your life when you're using plastic, just the impact you're making, and then you can be more aware of your food waste, and you can be more aware of, okay, so now that you use plastic less, how are you going to recycle? How are you going to be more energy conscious? So I think the one thing kind of just tips you over into this world of just mindfulness and just not being okay with picking up 4 plastic water bottles a day and trashing them. So I think it's a good starting point, but I think we need to be thinking more all-encompassing too. But yeah, that's why I guess I was just hey, I want to be transparent. This is a new world for me. So yeah.
And that is completely understandable. But like you said, the mindfulness factor to it, I think that is the heaviest component, because you are, to quote a famous someone, you are being the change you want to see in the world, and you are literally inspiring, if I may call people hordes of people to get out and also make these important life decisions and changes in their own communities, in their own lives, in their friends' lives. And I think that's extremely important.
Thanks. I think the biggest thing I've learned through all that is that you can only change your own life, but when people see you changing your own life, they will listen even more than if you tell them what to do, you know? So like for me, I can only really at the end of the day like change my impact, and if I can then create some waves after that, that's great, but at least I know that like I'm doing me and I can count on me. And I'm also like accountable to me, you know? So yeah, here we are.
This is so easy. I mean, like,
here we are.
Pattie just rambles and rambles. And I love it. This is great.
We're in life.
So let me jump on something else. So if you don't follow Pattie, go follow Pattie for one. And there is this wonderful, beautiful video of Pattie, and I'm about to get into it a little bit. So there's this photo you posted on the gram in front of Prada Martha.
Yeah.
And you're wearing a dress made from 200 plastic bags.
Yeah.
Now, please tell us what inspired you to wear this Runway Worthy, and I quote, dripping in sweet and sour sauce from the Chinese takeout that was in the bag previously, delicious dress. You nailed it.
Thanks. Yeah, so the dress was actually kind of controversial because we did use new plastic bags, but the way we looked at it is that we had access to these new plastic bags and we used them as a sewing material to take a single-use item and make it into multi-use. So I'll wear that dress again. I will definitely sport it some other time in my life, many times in my life, and I think that we just wanted to do it to kind of stir the pot in a way about single-use plastics, about the impact that it has, and to do it in really kind of like eye-catching way. So we decided to make it into a dress. And my friend Adam Kingman sewed like all day straight for 3 days to make it. So I owe all the love to him.
3 days straight? That is
yeah,
awesome.
it's insane. But it was fun. It was super fun.
What is their name again?
Adam Kingman. He's
Shout
great.
out to him. Yes,
Here we are.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you said you're going to wear this dress over and over again.
Yeah.
And
I have.
I don't know
already.
about anyone else. I just want to be there to witness the dancing
Here we
in
are.
this dress,
Doing
the runways, the
It has
walks.
a lot of
like-
layers. It's very extra. It's not as club worthy as you'd think because people just step on it all the time and it rips. But like then they take home a piece of the fun. Here we are. It's great.
That is good. That is good. Now, in that post, you put some interesting statistics that I feel like a lot of us should really start caring more about. And you said that Americans use 100 billion plastic bags a year, which requires 12 million barrels of oil to manufacture, and that is completely insane. So when you hear those numbers, automatically I start thinking about ways that how can I decrease my own footprint? What are some tactics and ways that you have for people that if they're thinking, what are some things that I can do? You would think that a lot of people would know by now, but sometimes people are just really lost. It's like, I don't know what I can do. And it's completely understandable.
Yeah.
We're all at different levels in this journey. So what are some tactics for you?
I think the number one tactic we all need to start with is that we are going to fail every day. Like our society is built in such a way to where it's almost impossible to be zero waste. But there are easy ways that we can be more waste-free than we think. Even Dana, my assistant, uses a conditioner bar and a shampoo bar, and it's something that we don't even think about, that our shampoo and conditioner has packaging that we're going to throw away. There's not really refill stations for that stuff available. So again, that one thing kind of like tipping and snowballing everything through. So now that I'm more aware of my plastic use every day, like for example, for breakfast, I had a breakfast sandwich and it was wrapped in plastic, and like that's a lose for me. But also, if I cannot make other plastic impact in the day, then like that's a win for me too. So I think it's all about realizing that we're going to fail all the time, and we just need to be more mindful. And being more mindful is the way on from here. So yeah,
that's great. That is
here
really
we are.
Great. One of the ways in which one of the tactics for me, honestly, just getting a water bottle. Like I have this water bottle right here. Like refill it, take it everywhere, and like to me,
that's so cheap.
To know that
Pattie approves.
I will show you the booth I got it from.
Okay, great. Here we are.
But that is just one small thing that I believe people can do. I believe I see so many people just buy like 24, 32, all these giant packs of water bottles, and it's like you're just gonna go through it and then toss them. Like just buy something that's gonna last.
Yeah.
And so that brings us to you talking about failing over and over again. Like it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
tell us about your experiment with going single-use plastic-free, and is it still going on? Like, what's been the biggest challenges with it? And
I literally failed every single day. Again, part of the time I was in Honduras doing some work for my life outside of Boots, and it was so hard to be plastic-free. And even in my life in the States, it's so hard. I failed every single day. With life on the road, I've learned that I really have to prepare myself with just some tools to kick ass, to be more waste-free, or like in the airport, just being more aware of, no, I don't need to buy a meal that's prepackaged that has plastic covering it. I can just buy a meal straight from somewhere. So just those little changes, those little things. I failed every day. I learned that just awareness is so important. I learned that when I kind of became more public about this, I felt like I got so many different ideas from people and from the community, and I think there's so many people out there that have so many little tips and tricks, but I still have a long way to go. And the world and Mother Nature is waiting for no bitch. Like, we got to get our shit together now, for real, and we got to seriously walk the walk we're talking. So, yeah, I mean, even literally, like, I used to keep the lights on my main floor of my house every single night, just because I was like, I like getting water in the middle of the night and having my lights on, and like, that's so shitty of me, you know? So just being aware of how, like, I can reduce my impact with energy that way. So it all trickles down. So yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. That's awesome.
Thanks.
And so as we talk about this, I just want to know, like, what are some of your biggest inspirations? And it doesn't necessarily have to be people doing this work, but like people who are just also mindful, but you know, some inspirations.
You know, I think I look up to anyone who has more of a zero waste lifestyle. I really look up to one of my designers who designs a lot of my dresses. His name is Zero Waste Daniel, and he lives a complete zero waste lifestyle and literally makes outfits for me out of zero waste material. So he'll go to different big brand showrooms in New York City, like Prada, for example, and I'll be like, tell me what you're going to throw away, and he'll use it, and he'll design dresses. So when I went to the Tonys last week, he used 100% zero waste fabric to make the dress. So awesome. So it's just scraps that would otherwise be tossed out that he turned into a dress.
That was a beautiful dress, by the way.
Thanks.
Yes,
Thank you.
Dress.
Thank you. Love a compliment from a man.
I saw the photo in Vogue, and I was like,
thank you. Here we are, doing life. It was fun.
That's good. So I feel like, you know, we talked about a lot in this, and hopefully, you know, inspiring people. So on ending notes, like, just if no one takes anything away from this, like, what are those key takeaways that you definitely want people to leave with?
You know, oh my gosh. I think I would say that, one, I really feel like while we may not see people like us in the outdoor industry, we're out there in the outdoor community. And so to find other like-minded people and people like yourself, but also people different than you, to spend time in the outdoors. And that time in the outdoors, for me, I've discovered a lot about myself, obviously. I mean, I literally put on a pair of heels in the backcountry, and like, it changed my life. So I think that we all need to reach into the closet and like grab those metaphorical boots, whatever they are, and to like put them the hell on and to like strut through the world. Because I think when we do the thing that the world isn't going to love us for, I think the world's going to love us a lot more for it. So
that is amazing.
Yeah.
I need everyone to strut through the world right now, okay?
Here we are strutting. Let's practice.
Strut. Okay,
they can't even see our legs. It's fine. Here we are.
Let's do the dinosaur arms. It's okay. Here
we are.
Patty, tell them where can they find you on the socials?
Just Pattie Gonia on Instagram.
Pattie Gonia on Instagram. Yeah. Okay. So just as we leave off here, I just want to like tell everyone that, you know, if you're on a hike, and these are words from Pattie herself, you know, leave it better and more fab than before. But also, anyone has the power to be that person, to be that change they want to see in the world, just like Pattie, and just like any and everyone else right now who are taking these leaps and strides and literally cleaning up the planet and just being a better human for the planet. So other than that, thank you, and we are signing off.